What happened when my doorbell rang at 4:30 a.m. and why you should always sleep in the nude by Brandon Elrich. Brandon Elrich is So Gay is a reader-supported publication. I'm a poor writer, so please consider becoming a paid subscriber. I don't know about you, but I'm not in my most coherent state of mind after being woken from a deep sleep. Who the fuck is ringing my doorbell at 4:30 a.m.? If my cat has somehow learned to jump up and press it, I'm ripping that thing out of its socket. The doorbell, not the cat. Another important thing you should know about me is that I often sleep in the nude. No, not so you can imagine me naked, though I know you are now, but because this particular night was one of those occasions. I typically try to navigate through my house without turning on the lights because I'm convinced I'm part vampire. A bright light assaulting my eyes in the middle of the night triggers a hissing sound from my throat. The light also disrupts the circadian rhythm, making it more difficult to return to my slumber, which I fully intend on doing after murdering whomever is on the other side of my front door. The third piece of information you need to know concerns male anatomy. An adolescent male can easily spark an erection by accidentally brushing his penis while trying to fish a quarter out of his pocket. But as we age, we develop a more conscious control over pitching a tent in our pants. At night, however, consciousness shuts down, and Willy Winky can awaken whenever the hell he feels like it. It could be sparked by a dream of Channing Tatum giving Zac Efron a hands-on lesson on lap dancing. Don't give me that look. I can't control my dreams. Well, I must have had one of those lovely visions that night, because the ding-dong of the bell woke up my brain, but my ding-dong was already up. Did I put on clothes before heading to the door? Hell no. If they have the nerve to ring my bell at 4:30 a.m., they're getting a rude awakening, which includes the full Monty. From the bedroom to the front door, I rehearsed a tirade of cursing and incoherent mumbling that would soon be unleashed on my uninvited visitor. I turned on the porch light and opened the door, and my mouth, ready to verbally assault the rude ringer. However, my words fell silently out of my mouth, along with a little drool. Standing before me was a handsome, fit man with the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. I almost thought I was still asleep in a dream until the warm summer breeze reminded me of my lack of clothing. He said, I'm so sorry, though the apology seemed half-hearted as a smile was attempting to creep onto his face. I realized he was wearing an Amazon uniform. Then I noticed the package he was carrying as he looked down at my package. It's my last delivery of the night, he explained, and I needed to get it here before 6 a.m. or I'd get penalized. He kept looking down at my crotch, so I said, Your last delivery, huh? He nodded without lifting his eyes. Got a long drive back? He nodded again. You could probably use a break. Come on in, I invited as I opened the door wider. I grabbed his package, the box, glanced at it and tossed it aside. Needless to say, this driver will be receiving a 5-star rating. Unfortunately, he'll still get penalized, because I didn't have the heart to tell him he had the wrong address. If you'd like to help me buy items to get more deliveries, please become a paid subscriber. Click subscribe now. You didn't click the button, did you? Well, what if I offer you a subscription for only $3 per month? With a paid subscription, you can collaborate with me on an article, audio podcast, or live video. Still not convinced it's worth it? Okay, fine. You can buy me a coffee for now and read more of my stuff before committing to a subscription. Thanks!